9.1 in Demerara and Essequibo and double 9.5 in Berbice. The radio with a difference.
To serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. Caricom General Insurance Company, Inc., located at 121 Regenton Ornock Streets. You can contact us on telephone numbers 225-1787 or you can try 269-0020.
Good afternoon, Guyana. You're listening to Kaieteur Radio on FM double 9.1 in Demerara and Essequibo and double 9.5 in Berbice. The radio with a difference. Today is Friday, February 12th, 2021, and you are listening to the Wake Up Guyana program with your host, Tony from Mahaicony. And so, let me begin by letting you know that this is truly a privilege and an honor to serve you Monday through Friday from 2 to 3 to come into to your homes, your cars, and your various other locations. And I want to let you know how grateful I am for the opportunity to serve you. And I don't take it for granted, and I need to remind you more often that I am truly grateful. Along those lines, I want to thank those who are listening to us on various social media, My Tuna app, My Gardener app, Kaieteur News Online, and those who are listening to us on YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp. Thank you for listening. Thank you for those who are listening to us across the length and breadth of this great and blessed nation. Thank you. Those who are listening to us in the diaspora, in the ABCE, America, Britain, Canada, and Europe. Thank you all for listening. And thank you, those faithful listeners who listen on a daily basis. One particularly out all the way in Norway, all the way in Europe, faithfully listens to this program. And I am very thankful to you and all of those who listen on a regular basis. Just reminding you that Mr. Gildari is recuperating and recovering, and thank you for your prayers for him. So let us go straight to the news, the front page news today, Friday, Kaieteur edition. And the first headline reads, 6 months in office, government makes no headway in disclosing other mining contracts. So after 6 months, we are still waiting to see what's in the contract for OMI and other mining companies. The next headline, Suriname gets parent companies to take full responsibility for oil spills. So did you hear that, Guyana? Suriname ensure that if there was an oil spill in their water, that they are covered by insurance. And that is a very wise decision on Suriname part. Insurance, my brothers and sisters, it's not a want, it is a need. You always have to prepare for the unexpected. And most people do not like to buy insurance, but when they are in an emergency, then they realize how important insurance is. So kudos to Suriname for making sure that they are covered if there is an oil spill. On the other hand, the rest of the story on Kaieteur News reads, and a different story, during inaugural parliamentary speech, President Ali says nothing about securing better Exxon deal, and get this, or insurance coverage for Guyana. So do you see the contrast? On one hand, Suriname is fully covered with insurance in case of an oil spill. On the other hand, the president said nothing regarding the Exxon deal or insurance. Absolutely nothing. In Spanish, it is nada. He said nada, nothing about this very important topic of insurance coverage. In addition to this, if you want to hear why insurance coverage is important, then you must listen to Mr. Glenn Lal tonight at 7:20 p.m. on this very station, and he will inform you why we have to have insurance coverage in case of an oil spill. Okay? So you can listen to Mr. Glenn Lal Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7:20 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or for a rebroadcast of the said show, you can listen to the said station on a daily basis from 1100 hours to listen for a rebroadcast of the Glenn Lal Show. With that said, I would like to go ahead and open the phone lines. But before I do that, let me remind you that when you call, please turn your radio off. You may be angry, but you may not be abusive. So you may be angry, but please do not be abusive. And be angry, but sin not. Okay? And reminding you also that when you call, please be brief with your comment and your question so we can give every caller an opportunity to call in. Okay? Caller, good afternoon. Go ahead with your question or comment, please.
A pleasant good afternoon, Brother Tony.
And the same to you as well.
Now, I just like to bring to your attention.
Yes.
Now, this GT&T telephone company.
Yes.
Lots of people are without service.
Yes.
And when you complain to them, they take months to come.
Yes.
And I don't know what is really going on.
Yes.
A lot of people is without service. And when you call them, they say within 8 days they come in.
Yes.
Or 8 months.
Right.
Yeah, they're not, really courteous to their customers, and
Right.
a lot of people is without service.
Yes, yes.
So I don't know if this can come to their attention.
Okay. Thank you, and I will bring it to their attention. Thank
Yes,
you.
lots of people is without service, and lots of people phone are not working.
Yes, yes,
And they just say they come in. Sometimes if even they come, they look it, they
yes,
say they're going to come back.
yes,
And they never come back.
yes. Okay. Thank you for calling, caller.
Bye.
You have a wonderful afternoon. Yes, we need to come up with a list of companies that the number one problem companies that we get called from on a daily basis. So let's put GT&T on that list. We put GPL on that list, and we put GWI on that list. Maybe you can add some more to that list. Okay, these are called companies every day we can get a call every day of the year. Reminding you that Sunday is Valentine's Day, and I would like today to hear some happy Valentine's story. If you have a story that you can share with us about a good experience that you've had regarding Valentine's, I would like to hear from you, but it must be less than 1 minute. If you can do it in less than 1 minute, that would be great. So we don't get a lot of happy stories on radio and in the news. So if today could be a happy day to celebrate Valentine's, I know it's Sunday, but I won't be here on Sunday. So I'd like to hear some good, positive stories on Valentine's Day. The number again to reach us is area code 592-226-7453, 226-7453, or 622-2222, 622-2222. All right, so let's hear from you. As you know, I always say that on this program, you do the talking and I do the listening. Reminding you that you can listen to us on Kaieteur News Online, MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and on YouTube, Facebook, and various other social media. So there you have it, folks. These are some of the news. There is a couple more headline news. Woman 21 years old found electrocuted with live wire in hand. So a 21-year-old woman have lost her life due to a live wire. Every day there's a story that is heartbreaking in the news, and today this is the story. Yesterday we had a heartbreaking story with 3 people who lost their lives going to Suriname and coming from Suriname, rather, backtrack. And one of the things that I failed to mention yesterday was I was thinking if those passengers, and I don't encourage people to go backtrack. Let me make that very, very clear. I don't think you should ever go backtrack. It's very dangerous and it's very costly, and too many people have lost their lives. But if you decided to go, regardless of my admonition, I was thinking, what if those 3 passengers were wearing a life jacket when they were put off on the sandbank? Would they have been alive today? Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Go right ahead with your question or
Yes, good
comment.
afternoon.
Yes.
Glad to get you. Very long time I tried to get you to you, and I'm getting you.
Well, thank you
glad
for
to
your
get you.
persistent.
persistence. Anyway, I don't want to be long because I have other callers who want to call you.
Okay, go right ahead.
Now, we talked about this ice thing.
Yes.
Now, I read the news today that Suriname, they've been sued for doing the ice spill.
Yes.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes.
I don't want you to be annoyed with me also.
No.
How long Suriname was an ice selling country?
Okay. How long
Yeah,
Suriname?
how long Suriname was an oil country?
Okay. Is that a question you put into me, or that's just a rhetorical question?
I understand you good. It's a
Okay.
very long time.
Okay.
Long before Guyana.
Yes.
Years before Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
And today, today, I'm going to get the right thing and tell you how long or when.
Okay.
Today, they now do the insurance for the oil spill.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right? They
Yes.
now do it. Now, it's a comparison I'm making. Don't feel
Yes.
no way.
No, go right ahead.
Now, Guyana is, let's say Guyana, how long Guyana? 5 years. I think, sir,
Yes.
that the past administration should have done up these sort of things
Yes.
in process.
Yes.
At least they should don't have certain things in process
Yes.
for this happen. You
Yes.
can't wait till this one don't come in till 6 months and expect to get all these things in 6 months.
Okay.
We can't do that. I overheard Mr. Jack there saying,
Yes.
maybe I didn't listen clean,
Yes.
but I think I listening that the talking concern the same I spill with exile.
Yes. Yes.
Also, he said when he was in opposition,
Yes.
that certain amount of deal that already met with the past administration,
Yes.
it will be difficulty for they to change it.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yes.
So I'm just saying it.
Yes.
It takes Suriname years to get these things in
Yes.
place.
Yes.
And I cannot expect in 6 months' time that we must get insurance, get everything in place.
Okay, Carl, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How many months should we give them to get the insurance in place?
I will say they should start doing it from now
Yes.
because they can't do it in 6 months. They can't start 6 months time and get it. I'm telling you,
Right.
it will take a lot of time.
Okay.
But they should start negotiating
Yes.
and start doing it from now.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Okay.
That in years to come or years to come,
Yes.
we could have it.
You can have it. Okay.
Yeah, we could
What
have it.
What happens between now and then if there's an oil spill? Then what?
But you see, that is what I was telling you,
Yes.
right? The past administration should have
Yes.
made
Correct.
that position.
Absolutely
They
right.
should have made that. If the oil spill, this is what. Although it is not insured,
Okay.
this should happen. This should happen. Because if we listen to the contract that the people get,
Yes.
the people get non-tax contract, non-tax.
Yes.
They ain't paying tax, they ain't paying
Right.
what, they ain't paying this, they
Yes.
ain't doing that. And if this government should go in a rush and a brush,
Yes.
that how people want it happen, this
Yes.
people the company could take the government to court.
Okay. So, Carlo, then you agreeing that the contract is a bad contract? You agree with that?
Yes, I agree
Okay.
with you.
Thank you. Do you
Yes,
agree with
I
that?
agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Yes.
I'm not against what you're saying
And-
because from the time
Yes.
Mr. Glendale is talks and right things and
Yes.
some things I
Yes.
don't agree with you.
Right.
Let me tell you plain. Some things I agree with him and some things I don't agree with him.
Yes.
And I was saying I think the government should contract Mr. Glendale for do all negotiations
Yes.
of Guyana natural resources when it comes to foreign countries.
Yes.
I think they should put him to do that because he look like the man that
Yes.
have the experience and everything.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think they should take him and put him and let you do all the contract and let you do all the negotiation
Yes.
concerning Guyana with the island, everything.
Yes.
Because he look like he's the person of everything intact.
Okay. Very good, Carlo. Thank you.
But to agree with to say with you,
Yes.
I agree with you that is a bad
Yes.
contract.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, caller. And this caller was very, very informed and very respectful. And I just want him to know, and all other callers, your opinion matters on this program. You are entitled and you have the right to disagree with me. I have no problem at all. I want you to voice your opinion, and whether I agree or disagree with it, it doesn't matter to me. It is your opinion, and I respect your opinion. Okay, so callers, please be aware of that. You are allowed and you have the right to disagree with me. Thank you, caller. We have some very, very well-informed caller on this program, and I love that. So there's a there's a person on WhatsApp posted this question to me, and I want to hear from you. He wants to know if the words coolie or black man is derogatory. Is calling someone a coolie or a black man is derogatory? Caller, go right ahead with your comment or question, please. Good afternoon.
Brother Tony, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
How are you?
I am too blessed to be depressed and too anointed to be disappointed. Thank you for asking.
Yes. So,
Yes.
Yeah, I was supposed to call you yesterday, but I didn't get through with
Okay.
you.
Go right. Go ahead.
I just want to know that this morning you mentioned about the 3 people who get drunk in Barbie.
Yes, yes.
Who you think responsible for that? Can you tell me?
Yeah, you tell me first. Let me hear who you think.
So if both man, the captain bring them and leave them stranded, now he
Yes.
responsible for them?
You would say that if the captain is responsible.
Because he's supposed to bring them, come and put them on the shore. Why
That's-
he had to bring them? He know about the river route. He know
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So why he had to bring them and left them halfway
Yes.
in the river?
That's true. It's very sad, isn't it?
He responsible.
Okay.
Brother Tony,
Yes.
when you look at it, it is very real sad story.
It is. It is. It is. It broke your heart, doesn't it?
Because people could see in your eyes when you cry, but they don't see in your heart when you cry.
That's true. So true. So true.
The lady, the big woman, and me actually is carry one age. You know how it hurt me so much to know that what happened to her.
Yes.
She was
Yes.
so anxious to get home.
Yes.
To see she children and
Yes.
grandchildren and she family.
Correct.
And look what take place with her.
Yes. Yes. And then her last words when she called to the family, she says, "We are in water all the way up to the waist." Oh boy, can you imagine that?
How hurtful it is, Brother
Yes,
Tony. How
yes,
hurtful.
it is. It
Yeah.
is. Why do we have to continue to go through this year after year, Auntie? Can you tell me? I mean, this is a story.
Think of it, how real, how this thing
Yes.
hurtful.
Yes.
This thing make me sick.
Yes, I know. I know. It made a lot of people sick, not just you. I went home thinking about it. I was thinking, what could they have done differently? And I was thinking, maybe if they have on life jacket, I don't know. Maybe the life jacket may have saved them. I don't know.
Both captain have to go on trials. He and his family alone will be punished. But these people, let me 3 set of families
Yes.
have to punish.
3 different families
3
lost the
different
family.
families have to suffer for what he did to them.
Wow.
I think they should keep him in the lockup until and get justice out of it.
Okay. Thank you for calling and have a wonderful day.
Thank
Okay, as you can see, that story yesterday was very popular, and it continues today with the 3 people who coming back from Suriname on the backtrack were put off on a sandbank in the river and was told to make your way to the shore. They never did. Go right ahead with your question or comment, caller. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Brother Tony.
Good afternoon.
Brother Tony, the first caller that called about GT&T.
Yes.
I had a problem with GT&T last year.
Yes.
And the problem I had, I called them, they came, they come and visit me, they kept on the pole.
Yes.
They didn't return back to me to see what happened.
Yes.
They went into the office and told them in the office,
Yes.
the head superior, that they have a cable problem.
Yes.
When I called GT&T said they got a report that I have a cable problem,
Yes.
and it would take 2 months.
Yes.
Sir, I waited 2 months.
Yes.
I couldn't have waited. I called a different number on the customer care,
Yes.
0907,
Yes.
and 2 Negro guy came,
Yes.
and they went into the house at the little white box,
Yes.
and they fixed it.
Yes.
The phone that they tell me that I have to buy a new phone,
Yes.
the phone start to work properly.
Wonderful.
GT&T is nothing in this country.
Wow. Yes.
GT&T has no technical people.
Wow.
so far. They're just making false allegations
Yes.
that this happened to you. You got to get a new phone and you got to buy this phone from them.
Yes.
For the
Yes.
2 months I have waited, they're charging me
Yes.
6. I must pay rental.
Yes.
I make an argument with them. Even the president came into the matter, Mr. Jagdeo,
Yes.
and Mr. Jagdeo gave out other people who want to come do the telecommunication.
Yes.
They are free to come.
Yes.
But like nobody wants to come. But I want Digicel. Digicel is a company that since they come in this country,
Yes.
we don't have a problem with Digicel.
Okay, good.
If you have a problem with Digicel came, there was the people who make the poor people could own a phone,
Yes.
a mobile phone, because GT&T at the time was selling a mobile phone for a cheap phone for $6,000.
Yes.
You gotta work 2 weeks to get the money.
Yes.
And when I go to Digicel, I give you 2 phones
Yes.
for $1,100. 2 phones.
Yes.
Mobile phone for $1,100.
Yes.
And $500 credit in the SIM.
Yes.
There are people who need customers.
Yes.
They entice customers to keep with them, and you don't have a problem. If you have a problem with your car when you cut it, and you call them, you make sure your thing go right.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
call. Thank you for calling, okay? Have a wonderful afternoon. We're coming up on a break right now. It's now 14:30, and we will be back momentarily. Thank you for listening.
GPL Public Advisory, major plant maintenance for Saturday, February 13, 2021 on the west coast of Demerara from Lenora to Dekinderan from 9 hours to 15 hours and on the east bank of Essequibo from Zeelat to Namarick from 9 hours to 15 hours. Weekly plant maintenance allows for routine inspection and maintenance of the network to provide customers with a reliable supply of electricity. GPL, empowering you.
CARICOM General Insurance, a better value for better protection. Get your ship and cargo covered with us today. To better serve you, you can now purchase your insurance online from the comfort of your home. CARICOM General Insurance Company, Inc., located at 121 Regenton Ornock Streets. You can contact us on telephone numbers 225-1787 or you can try 269-0020.
Okay, welcome back to the Wake Up Guyana program with your host, Tony from Mahaicony on Kaieteur Radio, FM 99.1. Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, go right ahead.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Go right ahead.
I'm calling here from Enmore.
Yes,
Basically, you have a public assistance officer.
yes,
Her name is Miss Granville.
yes,
She located at the Enmore VC office, the office next to the post office.
okay,
And she deals with Enmore public assistance.
okay,
And people who have all requirements,
yes,
she are turning back them.
okay,
And I think someone who are listening should look into this matter urgently.
okay. And this is somebody in Edmore, you said, right?
Yeah.
And she turning people away?
Away. She's not. I don't know. It seems to me she's playing the race card here.
Okay. So you go to get help and she tells you.
Not me.
Right.
Other people.
I got you.
Who go there.
Yes.
She always turning back and find some difficulties towards them.
Okay. And this is Edmore, you said, right?
More, yeah,
Okay.
more location.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention, okay?
Thank you.
All right. So if the relevant authorities are listening, please look into that matter there in Edmore, where the public servant seems to turning people away, according to the caller. Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I have a major comment.
Okay.
I want to know if it's only certain things it make it to the front of the Kaieteur newspapers. What happened to the insurrection that happened yesterday? How that didn't make it to Kaieteur News today? What went on? What went on?
Caller,
I mean, let's be fair. Let's be fair.
yes. Caller, remind me what insurrection you're talking about.
The nonsense that went on at the parliament yesterday, you talk about what the president said, you talk about the oil, you talk about this, and nobody didn't talk about the abuse and the disrespect that went on from on the street going to the parliament. Nobody speaks about it. You guys only speaks about certain things. That is not fair. Guyana is for all Guyanese, not a set of Guyanese and the next set.
Okay, caller, just for the
for all.
caller,
Let's remember that.
For the sake of the listeners, can you enlighten us what happened yesterday for those who did not hear?
Listen to me.
Yes.
I sit in my bed and I look at the thing that happened at the parliament yesterday.
Yes.
Sharon Duncan get pulled up by the police. The police is appointed right now by the PPP people, and you guys need to be fair. You cannot have the police harassing certain set of people, and the next set of people are not doing anything about them.
Okay.
What? So you're trying to say only certain people could go in the parliament? This is what I want to know.
Okay.
Is that so? You guys didn't say nothing about it. Just like when the school closed down in here, you guys say nothing about it. This is education for people that is going to give them a future out of poverty in Guyana.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And caller, remind us which schools shut down. You talking about due to the virus, or you talking about a totally different reasons?
School that not the school, the Bertram College or whatever it is for the young people to get the education.
Okay.
I didn't hear the AP. I didn't hear. You know one thing?
Yes.
When I talk to Gildari about certain things, he put it out there. You say nothing about anything.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if you have young kids. But I have.
Yes.
I live where I live,
yes.
and I have 2 grandchildren, and it is sad that every time that we have to be going through this, it is so sad.
Okay.
We need to hold hands as one.
Yes.
One people, one nation, one destiny.
Yes.
That's what it's supposed to be.
So what I'm hearing you saying,
So
caller.
let's work on that.
Thank you for calling.
Let's work on that,
okay.
please.
Thank you for calling. Have a wonderful afternoon. Okay, I love callers like this who are very blunt, who are very honest, and who are very respectful. And I want to hear more callers like this because I am willing to hear you out, to listen to you. Caller, go right ahead with your comment or question. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You have to get it true.
Yes.
That lady that speak just now, she don't knows nothing. She don't knows nothing what went on yesterday. Yesterday, all the members of parliament was in parliament. The opposition, all of them. The president take his guard of honor, whilst coming through the guard of honor, all of them stand up. When the president talking to going in to the guard of honor on the red carpet, all of them standing up. Fraud is fraud. Fraud is fraud. All of them did stand up. You know when that incident happened, when they with Sharon Duncan and them?
Yes.
They already, the president gave a speech, was nothing wrong, nothing, everybody was in there. Nothing been wrong with that when the president was giving his speech. When the president going out, nothing was wrong that blocking him to going out or anything. They go when they finish having lunch. They had the placard outside, and they go to collect the placard with the placardedness and to come in back for protest in the parliament. And it's that what caused the story. Not you ask if she see Patterson jumping over the fence, jumping over the bar and all the thing. Ask if she see that. These things people you talking about, and then she come blame you. What she blaming you for? You have done nothing for nobody. Think they caused the problem themselves. If they know that they don't want to go, they don't go.
Okay, caller.
Whatever happened, he said that the decent and the thing, and then he was going to stand up parliament, fraud is fraud. If they know that they're the firm and the decent, don't go.
Okay, caller. Thank you.
I don't write a lot of stomachs in the papers.
Thank you.
She wasn't there. She looked at it was nothing broadcasting over the
caller.
Thank
you for calling, and I hear you. I heard you, and I heard the lady before you. I wasn't there, and I am unfortunately can't say much on either side of this issue. Maybe there are other callers, eyewitnesses who were there, who can call and enlighten the listeners and myself. So there you have it. You had the lady used the word insurrection yesterday, and this caller said there was no insurrection. So there you have it, people. The number to reach us here is 226-7453, 226-7453, or 622-2222, 622-2222, WhatsApp, SMS message. There is a Facebook message regarding the 3 people that died on backtrack yesterday. Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment, please. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brother Tony. Let me be brief.
Yes.
Let me just say something. If Venezuela is to attack the Esquivo,
yes,
we will tend to lean on the United States of America, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, here. This is what I know for a fact.
Okay.
China is powerfully in Venezuela.
Yes.
They are powerful allies together.
Okay.
That is true. That is why I know. Okay, let me get back to it. So, with this oil company,
okay,
Exxon is an American company, right?
Yes.
Good. Now, if the politicians have it in mind that they are being soft-handed with Exxon because they need a little support from America for help us with this, that gives them the opportunity to exploit us with our oil deal.
Yes.
And with our revenue, what we have to get. Because if you do check, China come back, Venezuela.
Yes.
And Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, willingly to give America a challenge anytime.
Yes.
This is what I knew.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So, our politician or vice president,
yes,
don't gather up in them sleeves for exploit us, say that they have to give a soft hand to Exxon because of shortage. No, we are not accepting that.
Okay.
I want them to know that if a challenge is there, a challenge is there. But
yes,
let me people get a better deal. Let me poor people enjoy something.
Yes.
You understand?
So caller, you are calling for a renegotiation of the contract?
Hello, I'm not hearing clearly what you're saying.
So what you're saying is that you want to have a renegotiation of the oil contract? Is that what you're saying? You there? Okay, we lost that caller. Sorry about that, caller. All right, so here there's a story. Is a person on Facebook wants us to know that the 3 people that died, unfortunately, on the backtrack, that she says that both party is responsible for the death. She is saying that the captain is responsible as well as the passengers are responsible. And she said the captain is responsible because he did not take them all the way to their destination. And the people are responsible because they went an illegal route. They went backtrack. So there you have it, folks. This story is very heartbreaking, and I send my condolences to the family of the deceased. Okay, caller, go right ahead with your question or comment. Good afternoon. Okay. So I can only imagine what those families are going through, and it can't be easy. I just hope that we will learn from their mistake and not repeat their mistakes by going back track. I am sure that as I speak now, people are still going and coming backtrack. in light of what happened. Caller, go right ahead with your question or comment. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
This is Kaieteur.
Yes. Yes. Go right ahead, please.
Okay, Larry. First, I would like to see the woman that called in.
Yes.
She was just telling you that certain things get to the papers.
Yes.
And certain things don't get to the papers.
Correct.
The guy called and he bambies her that she don't know this and she don't know that.
Yes.
You know, maybe she don't know everything about what she's saying that she didn't see that in the paper.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Number two.
Yes.
I listen to Glenal program Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay.
And he's talking about this oil contract what gone wrong.
Yes.
All right. Good. I am saying that I wouldn't blame him for exposing what is going on.
Yes.
But Mr. Lal had to know
Yes.
that this contract been bad before now.
Yes.
But yet still during election,
Okay.
Mr. Lal had in his papers let the PNC or whatever them is
Yes.
concede because they lose
Right.
and let the PPP go in
Yes.
and you know blah 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 what have you.
Yes.
Right? Well, I want to know if he didn't know about this contract before. You know, he was writing up all these things in his papers.
Right.
Right?
Let me interject just for a minute.
Yes,
He found out about the contract, according to what I understand, is he found out about it very, very late.
Okay.
And if you remember, no one wanted the contract to be public.
Yes, yes.
And
yes, I remember the part.
And only person that pretty much made it public was one man. And Mr. Lal always give him credit with all of his character defect, Mr. Granger.
Yes.
Mr. Lal always give him credit for that one thing that he did. If that's going to be his legacy, is that he made that contract public, which most countries do not see their oil contract for generations, for decades. Okay, so yes, go right ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, that was my point.
Okay.
Now that you're explaining to
Yes,
me
yes.
that he didn't know that before.
Correct.
Because I remember when Glenn used to praise Mr. Granger.
Oh, yes.
He did his road.
Yeah.
People were in there all long. They never did his road.
Yep.
Now
Yes.
he have been, you know.
Yes.
And then this thing just suddenly swing around.
Right, right.
Right?
Right.
Well, I can, you know, you can pardon me seeing that you explained to me
Oh, thank you.
that he knew about it
Yes.
afterwards.
Correct,
Right?
correct.
And,
And as soon as he heard about it, the fire in his belly went off.
Okay.
Okay? It's like somebody threw gasoline on him and he couldn't stop. He was so angry and he just wanted the whole world to know. He wanted every Guyanese, those in the hinterlands, the riverine community, and the length and breadth of this country to know. Look at this contract, people. Look at it. Today or tomorrow, if that contract is renegotiated, you will live a comfortable life. Those people that have to go backtrack because they can't afford to fly to Suriname
All right.
and drowned in that quarantine river there, that wouldn't happen if you can afford to fly like the rich.
But we have to come together.
Oh, well.
We cannot separate ourselves.
Well,
because it's the benefit for all of us.
Thank you.
You understand?
Yes, thank you.
We have to come together.
Thank you.
And get something properly done.
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
cannot get the government doing as they like and laughing at us and those kind of things.
Yes, thank
right?
you.
Because Mr. Lal said the other night when Jaguar was on his press conference,
Yes.
the man was laughing.
Yes.
I mean, the man was laughing at us.
Yes, yes.
But let me tell you, there's a God.
Yes, yes.
There is a God.
Yes.
And this God don't like ugly.
Yes.
He might think he has the last say, but he doesn't have the last say.
Thank you for calling, caller.
Okay, darling.
You have a wonderful
pleasant
day.
day. Thank you for enlightening me.
Thank you. Well, you know, this is why I like doing this program, because this is just a beautiful caller. Her tone, even though we disagree, we were not disagreeable. And even though she was not aware of some things, she was willing to listen and to learn. Brothers and sisters, if all of us, including me, if we can only be willing to listen and learn, we would be a much better country. And she's absolutely right. We need to come together. Caller, go right ahead with your question and comment. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony.
Yes, go right ahead, please.
What I would like to say, or I don't want no one to get corrupted with me or get annoyed with me, but what I want to say, the guy that talked when the lady spoke earlier and then the man talked just now,
yes.
he correct the things that happened yesterday.
Yes.
You wasn't pleased to hear or you wasn't pleased to listen to him more longer. But that lady who come and make comments about the aisle situation, you agree because you could have able to get something from some cookery and bring him to cover up with her, and you decide to allow her to speak how long she wants.
Okay.
It's not one time I noticed this with you.
Okay.
Yesterday or day before yesterday, I was trying to tell you the truth of GPL, and you cut me off just for that.
Okay.
Which means I can always say thanks to you, Mahaicony and Kaieteur News. They did a good job because they know Guyana didn't go understand.
Yes. Thank you.
For the past 5 months, Guyana go through pressuring.
Yes. Yes.
And that was the reason.
Yes.
Our party member not get seat in parliament, but everybody been kneel long and pray and beg because they know Guyana didn't go where it was going.
Yes. Absolutely.
Good?
Yes.
And that's what we should have realized.
Yes.
For the man, this a Guyana.
Yes.
And a Guyana alone got isle.
Right.
Many countries.
Yes.
You can see hunger in people's face.
Yes.
What produce how much billions of barrels of oil?
Yes, yes, you're absolutely
right. What we want to ask somebody, did we want road, we want community development, or we want food alone? Which one we want?
Yes.
We are out here, we thinking. Them is in there, them thinking too.
Yes.
But they can't just think everything and bring it out one time to the people.
Okay.
That's what a woman just said she did, or what Kaieteur News, last said he was fairly right.
Yes.
He here on a late basic.
Yes.
What he should have been doing.
Yes.
He should as the woman said, just let it cooperate.
Yes. Yes.
Cooperation is very important in a society.
Yes.
And if we not got cooperation, we not know way.
That's true. Yes.
If you can hear something or you can know something or
yes.
if you say, what you could do, you could have come and join her. Say, okay.
Yes.
Dad, cat.
Yes.
I understand that you are in that situation, or we can be able to assist you by shedding some light to you.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that, sir?
Yes, yes. You're absolutely right.
We need cooperation.
Yes, we do.
Because me tell you to be honest truth.
Yes.
From a done here, what don't even know my name probably.
Yes.
What tell you, if we didn't lose this year,
yes.
we didn't suck sun for salt.
Yes. Yes.
And what we are talking about bread on table,
yes.
we would have got for such a brick and put them on the table.
That's true. That's true.
And it has been a night sometimes that we listen to Kaieteur News so many days and so many times, but
yes.
sometimes some things have pissed me off.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at this. If we didn't lose this,
yes.
what where we would have go?
Yes. Yes.
We would have gone off because that come back, when they come back, they're going to knock out the right.
Yes.
Where they don't cripple the sugar.
Yes. Okay,
so we got to thank God, my brother.
Yes.
We got a chance.
Yes.
We get Guyana, the poorest man, still eat 3 meals a day.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Some countries, some places, and look at it. One place they will make comedy out of it.
Yes. Yes.
And you show worldwide you show.
Okay.
But it's true story.
Yes. All right, Carl.
Hunger, I kill them out, but you show a comedy, but a true story.
Yes, yes.
The brother, me can't go against Kaieteur News or me can't go against the government. There's nothing can take out the government from there. You can't kill out Jack Dale and Ali.
Yes.
Ghana got done PPP. You got to deduct or you got to minus or you got to take out the people in the alphabet.
Okay.
And then PPP right done with.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Carlo. Thank you. And I appreciate that, Carlo. Constructive criticism, and I encourage more of it. And please, if you see that I am not being fair and balanced, please let me know. Please inform me, because like everyone else, I have blind spots too, and I may not be aware sometimes that I am not being fair and balanced. So thank you, caller, for those wonderful constructive criticism. My goal, my desire is to be fair and balanced. to listen to you. Caller, go right ahead with your comment or question. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tony.
Yes.
Carlos, please don't take advantage upon Tony.
Okay, go ahead.
Please don't take advantage.
It's okay.
Because putting you in a chair,
Yes.
you mightn't do anything better.
Okay.
Just allow the man to listen to you and talk. You got to talk.
Yes.
Don't abuse the man.
It's okay. Go ahead.
The security.
Yes.
I got catch your breath. Because
Yes.
I'm afraid
Take
to
your
get some
time.
people talking to you, man.
No, man, it's okay. I want the people to do that. That's how I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
but
better.
They can't do that.
No, they're respectful though. They're respectful. I allow them to be angry because he said he's angry and he's frustrated, and this is why I'm here for you
Yes,
to.
I understand. But
to-
this security company, security innovation concept,
Uh-huh.
taking advantage from people, man. especially
Security
those
innovation concept.
workers.
Mm-hmm.
Why the workers cannot use their cell phone to call the family at home? The
Mhm.
country is not getting better, getting worse.
Yes.
You must get to communicate with your family home.
Yes, yes.
This is what this company is doing.
Mhm.
I don't know why people behaving like that. And transport and harbor is not doing anything
Yes.
different.
Right.
They're barring out the security from using telephone.
Yes.
The supervisor locking the phone in the office, all kind of nonsense. Walking at the waterfront is not something easy.
Right.
I really sorry for what happened to those people
Yes.
at the beach. But my brother, it wouldn't stop.
Yes.
Because our country economy is low.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. And I appreciate that caller coming to my defense. And I appreciate those who are there to my defense. But I just want you to know that I want people to feel free and vent their frustration, their anger. This is what this program is for. It doesn't hurt me. It helps me, okay? So this security innovation concept company, please, at least you can come up with some ideas. Maybe my listeners can come up with give me some ideas how this security company can work something out with its workers where maybe they get a phone call every 2 hours or 3 hours at least, check their message every 2 or 3 hours. Maybe they can come up with some ideas to better serve their workers, okay? So security innovation concept, see if you can come up with an idea. Okay, this is our last call coming in. Good afternoon, caller. Go right ahead with your question or comment, please.
Tony.
Yes. Go right ahead.
Tony,
Yes.
You belong to Mahaicony?
No, I'm not.
Huh?
No, sir.
So how you say you try to say that you're voting for Mahaicony?
Okay, because when I was a little boy, I was Tony from Mahaicony, even though I wasn't from Mahaicony. That was my call name.
Mahaicony?
Say again?
You is a little boy in Mahaicony?
No, I've never lived in Mahaicony.
So why you describe yourself as Mahaicony?
Because when I was a little boy,
Yeah, you go with answer what's for a reason.
I was described as Tony from Mahaicony. And so when I got the opportunity to be on radio and they wanted me to come up with a name, I went back to my childhood name, Tony from Mahaicony.
So they consider you fraud.
Well, probably yes. Maybe it seems fraud, but I made it clear to my listeners that I am.
You consider you fraud.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations for that.
Okay. Thank you.
No Guyana running. Consider you fraud.
Okay. All right, caller. Thank you so much. We are coming down to the top of the hour here, and I appreciate the caller. If you feel that this is a fraudulent part of my part, please, I ask you to forgive me. I just liked the name since I was a child, and so I ran with the name as an adult, and I didn't mean any way to deceive or to be a fraud by using the name. I want to make it very clear. I wasn't born in Mahaicony, and I've never lived in Mahaicony. However, for the radio station, they wanted a name for me. And so I went with the name that I have memories and have fond memories of, Tony from Mahaicony. My name is Tony, that is true, but I am not from Mahaicony, and I appreciate the caller, and I appreciate the tone of his concern, and it is welcome. All right, so Valentine's Day is Sunday. Please do something special for Valentine's Day. Please remember to listen tonight to the truth from Mr. Glenn Lal as he talks to you on the Glenn Lal program at 7:20 p.m. He will be discussing tonight that the president, His Excellency, President Ali, said nothing, absolutely nothing about a better Exxon deal, nor did he say anything regarding insurance coverage for Guyana in case of a oil spill. And to add to that, just think about it now. If you were driving your car and a horse cart ran into your car and damaged it, you will be getting no money from that horse cart owner because they don't have a lot of money. Likewise, the insurance coverage that Guyana currently has with the oil company, it is like a horse cart amount. It ain't much, people. So if we have an oil spill, we will be in big, big trouble. Along those lines, I encourage you and remind you, let us pray for a new and better oil contract and renegotiation of the oil contract. And so this is the Wake Up Guyana program, which meets Monday through Friday at 1400 hours to 1500 hours. And I will see you, God's willing, on Monday. And remember that we are going through difficult times, but we will make it. We just need to pray and ask God to help us through these dark and difficult days. I am signing off right now, and it was a pleasure to spend this time with you. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may God give you the desires of your heart for the new year.